Yeah, that was strike number 2. You invited me on a date for Valentine's Day. Made it clear this was our Valentine's Day date. And then we get to the ticket stand and I'm paying for my ticket for the date you invited me to? Okay. Hello friends, it's your girl Venice Antoinette here with another video. And in today's video, I'll be talking about my worst Valentine's Day ever. And this excludes not having a Valentine because that doesn't count. This is an actual situation where I was asked to be someone's Valentine and this was the day that they gave me. Now, I will start off by saying that the person who's in this video, we are good friends now. And he's fully aware of how I felt about Valentine's Day. So, just to give that disclaimer. But yeah, let's get straight into this story. So, just to give you guys a little brief background, the person who was my Valentine for this year, this was when I was in college. And I had been already talking to this person pretty much the entire semester before Valentine's Day. So it was like, it was kind of like an expectation, I guess, if you want to use that word. But because I don't really expect it because I've gotten my feelings hurt a few times. But this one, it kind of made sense. So when he asked me if I wanted to go to the Apollo night that they were having for Valentine's Day at Penn State. So, Apollo night at Penn State was Charlemagne the God was coming down to be the host, and then all the students around campus who, you know, put in their submissions were going to perform for Apollo night, and it was just a normal Apollo night. The boos, you know, you got kicked off the stage, the yays, they got saved and made it through Apollo night. So, that was, you know, that, and I was excited because I had been wanting to go to Apollo night since they announced that they were having it at Penn State. And the fact that it was on Valentine's Day, I was just like, oh, this is going to be a perfect date. So yeah, that's what he invited me to, so I was just all excited. So, I think a week before Valentine's Day, or maybe a few days before Valentine's Day, I had kind of hinted at the fact that I got him a gift, and I didn't feel like it was inappropriate for me to get him a gift just because, like I said, we had been dating the whole semester before. But like me hinting at him giving me a gift wasn't me necessarily saying that like I was requesting one from him, because under my impression we were going to Apollo night. He invited me, so I just wanted to get him something. So the day of Valentine's Day comes, I'm all excited, you know, like I'm just like, oh my gosh, it's Valentine's Day. I have his gift all nice and wrapped up in a little bag, got him a little cute card. I think I might have put candy in there too, like the candy he likes. I can't remember, but that sounds like something I would do. But anyway, so I'm all excited. I picked out my outfit, I did my hair, did my makeup, I'm all excited. So when it comes time, you know, for me to go down there, because I lived off campus. He was an RA, so he lived on campus. So I was going to have to go to his dorm first because it was going to be easier to get from where he was at to where Apollo night was, because Apollo night was on campus. So I'm all dressed, and I'm thinking to myself, how am I going to get down there? I have heels on, I have my outfit on, I have my hair done, I have my makeup done. It's snow outside. I'm guessing, you know, he's going to pick me up because he invited me and asked me to be his date. So I text him like, oh, I'm dressed, blah, 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 blah. And so he's like, oh, can you catch the bus down to my dorm? So I catch the bus down to his dorm, and I'm pissed because I have heels on, my whole little red Valentine's Day outfit going on, looking fly, hair done, makeup done, snow outside. Now I gotta put this big old jacket on. Then I had to figure out the shoe situation, if I was gonna put different shoes on and carry my heels with me. But then I'm like, no, because I'm going home, so I might as well just keep the heels. It was just really frustrating situation. Anyway, but I get down there, get to the bus station, the bus stop by his dorm. He's not there. So I walk myself from the stop to his dorm. Whatever. He opens the door and I see a little cardboard piece of paper that says Happy Valentine's Day, handwritten, and then open it and it says from and his name. So I'm like, okay, ran out of time to get that card, huh? So then underneath the card, this is when things went real left. They already kind of started going left with the whole, you know, me catching the bus down there, but I had already been doing that. I just thought if you invite somebody on a date, you also, you know, consider the transportation for that person, but I was clearly wrong in that, but this is where the icing on the cake was. So, for those who know me, everyone knows me, I do not like chocolate. I never have, I never will. The only chocolate that I eat is Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, which I personally don't consider chocolate. I know that sounds ridiculous. I don't care. That's my favorite candy. That's the only chocolate I eat. And occasionally I'll eat some chocolate cake, but chocolate icing is out. Hershey bars, Kit Kats, anything that is strictly chocolate, I don't eat. I don't like chocolate like that. I told him this the whole semester we were dating, all the way up to Valentine's Day. So, guess you guys what was underneath the card? A nice big box of chocolate. And I could just tell he was just so proud of himself. Like, he knew he got me the best thing in the world with that box of chocolate. And I had to hold back, you know, my frustrations because I know I've told him a million times that I don't eat chocolate except for Reese's. Like, I know I told him this, but I'm just like, you know what? It's the thought that counts, whatever. So I'm like, thank you. I give him his gift. He compliments my outfit. We go off to Apollo night. So on the way to Apollo night, I find out the reason why I had a cardboard, basically card, and a box of chocolate is because he pretty much wasn't planning on getting me anything at all, and that's all that was available when he went out shopping today last minute because he felt bad when he realized or heard that I got him a gift. Whatever, like I said, thought that counts. Don't know who's going to eat that chocolate, but again, I didn't bring that up because it was Valentine's Day and I'm all excited for Apollo night. So, we get to Apollo night and, you know, it's a long line of people, like a humongous line of people. And so he hadn't gotten the tickets in advance, so we had to stand in the line with, you know, the regular people who also didn't get the tickets in advance. Which was fine. I have an issue with that. So, you know, we in line for a good, like, 10, 15 minutes, see some people that we know, like, hey, what's up? It's Apollo night, turn up. You know, wish my friends good luck who are going to perform. We get up to the ticket stand. This was strike number 2, you guys. Technically, it should have been strike number 5, but I'm just saying this was strike number 2, because strike number 1 for me was definitely the chocolate. But strike number 2 was this. We get to the tickets. The lady's like, says the price. I think it was like $10 or something like that. It wasn't that expensive. And I remember she looks at him. He looks at me, looks back at her with like an awkward face, and then tries not to look at me while he plays in his wallet as if I can't see the money in his wallet. So I'm like, I'm not about to embarrass myself. So I gave her the cash for my ticket, took my ticket, walked inside. Then he, you know, paid for his ticket, walked up behind me, and we sat down. So, yeah, that was strike number 2. You invited me on a date for Valentine's Day. Made it clear this was our Valentine's Day date. And then we get to the ticket stand and I'm paying for my ticket for the date you invited me to? Okay, cool, whatever. So we have Apollo night. Charlemagne was hilarious. I mean, he was just destroying everybody, which a lot of them was well deserved. So, you know, night's over. I'm hungry because we didn't eat. So he's like, oh, why don't we go to the pizza place? Which there was this pizza place that was like kind of off on campus. If you're familiar with Penn State, you know how it's like Beaver Street. Yeah. So we go to the pizza place, and I remember getting there, and I ordered, I think, like 2 slices of pizza and a soda. And so I'm like, okay, he didn't pay for, you know, my date. Maybe he'll pay for my pizza. Oh, no. I ordered my food. He sat way in the back, waited till I was done, paid for my food, and then he comes up next. I'm like, this is a great Valentine's Day. But again, I'm not showing any frustrations. I'm not showing any anger. I'm just going with the flow, you know, just acting like everything's holly, go lucky, whatever. So then, you know, we eat the pizza, we disperse. Now, this is what makes this ridiculous. The next year comes. So, as you can imagine, me and his relationship went left. Not because of that, but that showed a lot of signs that should have ended a while ago. So, yeah, things went left. The following year comes, and of course, you know, when men realize how they treated you not so well, and realize how good of a woman you are, they kind of want you back and are in shock when you don't want them back. So that was pretty much the situation we were at. So the following year, he texts me, and I'm going to put this up for y'all to read. So we're going back and forth about something related to Valentine's Day, and he says, I took you out last year. See, you never think about my needs and wants. I'm like, you took me out because if the story is what I just told y'all, I think I took myself out, if I'm not mistaken. But I said, you took me out. He says, you don't remember us going to the whatever NAACP event? And I'm like, Apollo night? And he was like, yep, that's it. So I try to laugh it off. I'm like, you called that taking me out? I paid for my own ticket and found my own transportation, and I laughed. And that was pretty much the end of that conversation. I couldn't believe this fool really hit me up the next year talking about, you know, giving him a pat on the back like he gave me a good Valentine's Day, and he didn't at all. So that concludes my story on my worst Valentine's Day. I just look back and laugh at that, and I'm just so glad I grew out of that stage of being so forgiving of dumb shit. But anyway, I hope you guys have a great Valentine's Day because it's coming up. It's right around the corner. And if you have not already, make sure you hit that subscribe button below and give this video a big thumbs up. Thanks for watching, and until next time.